Welcome back, Hollow Collectors Diecast. With these to another episode of Crib's Garage. Today, I'm going to look at three of some of my favorite vintage castings from Hot Wheels. First one here on the left is the Dumpin A, Larry Wood design. Up next, the one in the middle is the Teetotaler, and that is another Larry Wood design. And then the third one is the Paddy Wagon, and that is a Howard Reese design based on a Tommy Daniels monogram model. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna know what's best to bring out the spinner. So here is the Dumpin A. This was released in 1979 to 1984, and then it was retooled in 2012. And it was based on a 1927 Ford Model A that it's converted into a dump truck. That was Larry Wood's vision of it. And do wish I had much better lighting. It's a nice little tampo right there on the shock. This is dump. It has an orange plastic little dumper. It has brown interior that is part of the fenders. Black wall wheels, and this one is from 1979. It came out in the Oldies but Goodies series. I just like the way these have that kind of horseless carriage type of vibe to them. Got a neat little lamp up here, and don't see a steering wheel, or if there's definitely no windshield. This one has a Hong Kong base. And got a couple of them of the same one. I'll just show them to you. Just basically, these are all the same, just different conditions. No real variation to speak of. So then in 1980, they changed the body to orange, put a yellow plastic dumper, and kept the brown fenders. Changed the tampos to looks like from the olive green and magenta to a kind of a magenta and the yellow stripe on there. Brown interior. This one has a stamped on the stamp Hong Kong on the base. And this one has Hong Kong stamped directly on the base. Not sure the reason for that. They both came out in 1980. I do know in 1980 there was also a red body with plum fenders and interior that I'm on the lookout for. I've yet to see one, and I really don't know how rare they are. But these, I really like them. Very cool. Pick them up every time I see them, and they're all relatively cheap. And then in 1983, it was released in the Speed Machines. If you guys don't know what the Speed Machines are, I've talked about them before. They basically were Hot Wheels that were released, sold cheap without the Hot Wheels logo, name, or anything on it. Not even on the packaging, not on the car. And they're pretty rare and could be expensive to collect. This one's kind of a, I wouldn't even say Zamac, I would just say non-painted body with blue plastic dump and fenders and interior. And if you look at the base, you can see there's the bars over what would have said Hot Wheels. And then it does have a Malaysia stamp on the bar. And then 2012, it came in red and brown in the Hot Ones series, which I do not have, but I have the 2013 Flying Colors. And this was the last variation, I think, or last time they released it. Got the red interior and fenders still going in, 3 colors: the white metal body, the blue dumper, and the red interior and red plastic fenders. This one has the red anodized black walls on it and the metal base, modern base from Thailand. Next up, got the Teetotaler, another one of my favorites, and actually just when I first restarted collecting Hot Wheels about 5 years ago, a friend gave me one of these, and I'm not sure, I have a few of them, so I'm not sure which one it is. I think it's probably the one that's in the worst condition that I have, but this was released in 77, went through to 85, and then was retooled for the 2011 Neo Classics. Another Larry Wood, design based on a Model T van. And then in 77, it came with red line wheels and black walls. The red line wheels, very difficult to find, and can be pretty expensive. If you do find one, something that I just found out, that this does have a kind of brown interior, a little black steering wheel, and has like a gold base. Hong Kong. Got 2 of those. And the gold base goes along the to the little barrels on the side. For a moment, I thought that they were chrome plastic base. It's just a little faded. I think this is the first one I got. And if you notice, there's on the back, there's the, it's hard to tell if there's little windows. Doors don't open or anything like that. One more. I want to say this might have been the very first one. Kind of got me going again, collecting Hot Wheels. Then 79, they released it with this brown enamel. Kept the gold base, black interior. In 1980, they released it in a red enamel. There's another one for you. In 1983, Speed Machines again. It's in magenta. This has a yellow plastic base that also has, but the interior is tan, so there's actually three things going on here. You got the tan interior, yellow base, and again, you won't see Hot Wheels written on anywhere. Another pretty rare piece. Up next, 1970 to 1983, the Paddy Wagon. And this was retooled in 93 and 2012, based on the Tom Daniels monogram model. And Hot Wheels Howard Reese redesigned it, or designed it for Hot Wheels. And let's see here. This is the red line that's missing the window. And it is the, looks like it's the Hong Kong base. Which would have had a clear window. Here's the USA one with the window intact, red line wheels. And also came with a where it says police in silver. These ones hard to tell, but it's gold. I don't have a silver one, but here's another USA. In 1970, there was also one with a lower, this plastic piece here was lower, about half the size, and don't believe it didn't have a windshield, and there was no tampos on it. Very rare. I do know a guy that has one, and he's had it for a few years. I've been wanting to get it, but he wants like close to $600 for it, and that is a lot of money to pay for a Hot Wheel. I'm not willing to do that just yet. And also in 73, they stopped putting the window in there, and they had capped rear wheels and an open front axle. 74, same thing, but they had open axles all the way around. 76 is when they came out with the black plastic base, no windshield. And it came in dark blue and also came in navy. And I think I've got the navy one here. Let's see if we have samples of the two. Kind of hard to tell, but let's see if we can. There you go. You can kind of see this one here is the navy, And then you got the dark blue one there. And yeah, that is it. And then 79, they released it again in the Classic Customs. And that's it for these three amazing castings. Hope you enjoyed the show. It's rare for me to do a midweek video, but I just wanted to get this one out for you guys and hope you enjoy, and can't wait for the weekend to get here. Happy hunting.